Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champion, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Colorado's offense will get the first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Got his man in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. He wants to throw it again, using the quick game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buffaloes have it with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Buffaloes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks offense will get the ball for the first time. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Takes the handoff. It's Pierce. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Hauls it in. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Key. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wants to go up top on first down. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw again. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete. Tried to hit him with the game on first down and nothing doing there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Gets the back moving. Going to sling it on 2nd down. It's caught. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Line gets set, first down. Grab behind the line, it's Jocelyn. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Sharp. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Buffaloes have this offense rolling. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
The Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. On the run, it's Evanson. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buffaloes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. And the Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Sims. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. We're through 1 period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Jocelyn. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Buffaloes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gets it to the back. Turning it on. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw again. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. They go to the ground. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness. You just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the home playbook, and you can see it there. And you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds his man. It's Humphries. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Hunt is on its way. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Buffaloes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bucks! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. James Madison needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Harrisonburg behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Georgia State. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Complete in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's key. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Sims. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Time to take a shot. Intercepted deep in his own end. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jocelyn. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. To the air on 1st down. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Russ. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to get rid of it.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return up at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Wants to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Buffaloes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Ducks line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. Got a wide-open receiver. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Defense, what are we doing? You can't miss that guy. How are you going to leave the big fella wide open? You can't act like you didn't see him line up. You know where he is. You knew coming into the game he's a weapon. That had to be a coverage bust.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
A great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
They'll try to slam it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. James Madison needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Harrisonburg behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
They're trailing by just 4 to Georgia State. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gives it on the option. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Ducks will punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. A quick pass to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Finds a man in the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They're going to run it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buffaloes! That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, running back on the move. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Jocelyn. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throwing right. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Colorado! Fit it in the window for the score. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got it behind the line. It's Dishman. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try the run. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the 1st down. The Ducks send out the punt unit. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Going right to work up top. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete to the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. He'll make the fair catch. 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. From the gun, the ground game. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play-action fake. Going over the top. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. The Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fakes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on second down. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Quick strike through the air for the score. Just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Leaves it with the back. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll leave it with him. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Brings up second down.
Quickly to the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Ducks are on the move.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. New set of downs after the completion.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Lost one deep down the right side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Punch it out of the air. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and tackles him for no gain.
Handoff from the gun. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Looking deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Jocelyn. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
They'll send the back in motion. Just keep slinging it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Got the quick pass. Got enough space. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught in the backfield, it's Key. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Just complete and utter dominance, and this one outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.